Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been playing Clash Royale? You drop what feels like the perfect card, and somehow, you still lose. You look at the replay, you shake your head, and you think, what did I miss? Because here's the thing most players do unrealize. Clash Royale is not really about fast fingers or expensive cards, and it's definitely not about playing more hours than everyone else. There are a few quiet strategy secrets that top players use things the game never explains, and most videos never slow down enough to talk about. And now, with heroes entering the game, and Clash Royale suddenly feeling popular again, those hidden strategies matter more than ever. So today, we're going to break it all down. No hype, no yelling, no complicated jargon. Just 5 strategy secrets pros quietly rely on, what heroes really change, and what they don't, and the real reason Clash Royale is making a comeback. Let's get into it. Here's the first big myth. Most people think Clash Royale is about which card you play. Pros think about when they play it. Time is the real currency of this game. Every second, Elixir is building, cards are cycling, and pressure is rising. Pros are constantly asking, can I wait 2 more seconds? Can I force my opponent to move first? Because the player who acts second usually has the advantage. That's why you'll see top players let damage through early, ignore small pushes, and take hits that feel uncomfortable. They're not panicking. They're buying information. Here's something that surprises newer and casual players. Pros don't care about tower damage the way you think they do. If they lose 500 tower health but gain a better card cycle, a stronger counter push, or an elixir advantage, that's a win. Position matters more than points. Where a troop dies, which lane has pressure, which cards are revealed, those things decide games long before the tower falls. Older players actually do better with this mindset because it's more strategic and less reactive. This next one is sneaky. When a pro makes a push that looks scary, they're often hoping you panic. They want you to drop 1 extra card, spend 1 extra elixir, and defend just to be safe. Because once you overcommit, the game flips. Suddenly, they can counter push, switch lanes, and punish you when your hand is bad. Most losses don't happen because of bad decks. They happen because of one emotional decision. This might sound strange, but it's true. Pros don't try to win fast. They're comfortable being behind. Why? Because Clash Royale is a 2-minute setup for a 1-minute decision. Double elixir changes everything. Card values shift, hero abilities become crucial, and mistakes become fatal. Pros are building toward that moment. They're learning your deck, your habits, your comfort cards. So when it matters, they already know what you'll do. Here's one. Older players really appreciate. Pros don't always use complicated decks. They use reliable decks. Decks that defend well, don't rely on perfect timing, and work even when you're tired. Simple decks reduce mistakes, and fewer mistakes wins more games than flashy combos ever will. Others said, it's just another card. The truth, it's somewhere in the middle. Unlike normal troops, they have abilities, they demand timing, and they punish hesitation. That means the game now rewards patience, planning, and knowing when not to press a button. For experienced players, especially older ones, that's a good thing. Heroes slow the game down mentally, even if the action looks faster. But what heroes do not change are the fundamentals. They don't fix poor elixir management, bad positioning, or In fact, heroes make those mistakes more expensive. A mistimed ability can cost you the entire match. So while heroes add excitement, they expose bad habits more than they create new ones. Why do some players struggle with heroes? Heroes punish impulse. If you're used to reacting instantly, dropping cards without thinking, heroes will feel overwhelming. But if you like thinking ahead, reading your opponent, and waiting for the right moment, heroes actually give you more control. So here's the big question. Why does Clash Royale suddenly feel alive again? It's not just heroes. The first reason is that the game respects your time more. Modern Clash Royale has short matches, clear progress, and less grinding than before. That matters to adults. You could play one match during a break without committing an hour. That's huge. Second, strategy is back in the spotlight. For a while, the game felt chaotic. Now, with balance changes, hero mechanics, and slower decision points, the game rewards thinking again. That brings back players who left because it felt too fast or random. Third, the community knowledge is better. The community is smarter now. There are better guides, calmer explanations, and less clickbait chaos. Players are learning why they lose, not just what card beat them. That keeps people engaged longer. And finally, nostalgia plays a role. Let's be honest, a lot of players coming back aren't new. They played years ago, and Clash Royale now feels familiar, but improved and more strategic than before. That's a powerful combination. So, what does this mean for you? If you're a casual player, if you're older, if you don't want to memorize every interaction, here's the good news. Clash Royale is becoming a thinking player's game again. You don't need perfect reflexes, maxed cards, or trendy decks. You need patience, awareness, and fewer emotional decisions. And those are skills that age well. So here's the takeaway. Pros aren't winning because they're faster. They're winning because they're calmer. Heroes don't change everything. They reveal everything. And Clash Royale isn't popular again because it's louder. It's popular again because it's smarter. If you slow down, think ahead, and play the game behind the game, you'll win more and enjoy it more. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments what one thing Clash Royale never explained to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the arena.